Hello. Hello, my lovelies. You all okay? Okay, let's think what day it is today. We've had, we'll sing it, we'll just clap it today, ready? We've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So today must be Friday. Now, here's a question. Today's Friday. What day will it be tomorrow? Tomorrow. What comes after Friday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tomorrow. Another question. What day will it be the day after tomorrow? So after Saturday. Sunday. Well done if you said Sunday. Will be. Now, weather today. Mein Heilog. And I learnt a new word. It's a bit of a tricky one though. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do this one. I was thinking it's a lot cooler. So I thought, I wonder how you say it's cool today in Welsh. So I got my translator up and I put it in and here's what it is. Mine cool. Mine cool, Heather. It's the same word. It's spelled differently. But mine cool. It's the same word. So mine gymylog, Heather, ac mine cool. Which is quite nice when it's been really hot, but we could do with a nice bit of sunshine. Anyway, okay, now then. I did remember on Wednesday that I've got a rhyme with some p sounds in it, so I've looked it up, I printed it out. Now, it's only the first verse that's got p sounds in it. It's this one. It's called Pasta Pineapple. And I'm going to put it down because I'm going to need my hands for this one. You'll see. I'm going to put it there so I can see it. So it goes like this. It's a bit funny at the end because I made a new verse for it. Pasta, pineapple, pickles, peas, put your fingers on your knees. Beans, bananas, bagels, bread, put your fingers on your head. Rhyme, see? Bread, head. Here we go. Chicken, cherries, Cheerios. Put your fingers up your nose. It's okay because I've got a very dry nose today. Don't do this if you're at all snotty in any way. Okay? And then wash your hands. COVID-19. Okay, so that was a very funny rhyme with some p sounds in it. Okay, the past sound. We need to read our big book today, don't we? And then we've got to do some writing, see if we can write it. And I have to tell you, it's a bit of a tricky one, but never mind. Let's have a look at the big book first then. You might not be able to see this when I'm reading. So, just to recap, we've already done We've already done t, 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 t. Last week we did I, 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 I. This week, p. Let's find the story. So here we are. Ooh, a party. Party. Once upon a time there was a little boy and it was his birthday. So his mummy decided to have a birthday party for him. And she made a beautiful cake. Can you see it? It's a pink pig. Let's see how old the little boy's going to be. Let's count his candles. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 5 years old today. So at his party, all the children came. They all ate the food. And then they all sang happy birthday. And he blew out the candles on his cake. And a very nice cake it is too. Now, when he did that, these are magic candles. And every time he blew them out, they lit again. Have you ever had those candles? You have to keep puffing and puffing and puffing out the candles on the pink pig cake. Now, this is going to help us remember this sound because there's a little action. I want you to hold your finger up like it's a candle on pink pig cake. Okay? And we're going to go p, 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 to puff it out like that. Yeah? P. If you do a p sound next to your finger, you should be able to feel a little wind on your finger. P, p, p. We'll puff out a candle, I think. So, let's do the song and then remember this action because it'll help you remember the letter. Here we go. Puff out the candles on the pink pig cake. P, puff out the candles on the pink pig cake. Puff, 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 puff. One last one at the end. Yeah? So if we want to make that p sound to use in a word, we're going to need a letter, aren't we? Now there's 3 different ways here. This is a capital P, P, P for people's names. I should have had a think really about people. No, I can't think of it at the moment. So this is a capital P, and this is the one we're going to learn. That's just a normal lowercase one. This is a very squirrely one that you'll be doing when you start joining up your letters, okay? But this is the one we're going to concentrate on today, and it's a bit of a tricky one, okay? Let's fold it over so you can see the big one. So we need to remember, it looks a bit like a 9, doesn't it? Rory knows all about writing 9s this week, but it goes the other way, okay? So you've got to remember to keep your pencil on all the way to the end. I've got my magic pen today. Take your lid off. Now we're starting at the top. That's right. Now watch carefully because it's not easy, this one. So we're going to go right down to the bottom in a straight line. Don't take your pen off. Come back up again, nearly to the top, then all the way round to the middle, and then you can take your pen off. Okay, please get this one right. It's tricky. If you do it backwards, it's going to look like a 9. I haven't brought my pen today to show you the wrong ways, but you must remember which way to go when you come to the top. Otherwise, if you go the wrong way, it's going to end up looking like a number 9. And we love number 9, but we don't want it today. We want p, p, p. So, one more. Ready? Top. Down to the bottom, nice and straight. Turn around, bounce it back up again. All the way around to the middle. And that's how you write it. So, first of all, get something out that you can practice P with. Could be a paints, could be pastry. See what I'm doing? No, I can't think of any more. It doesn't have to be something starting with P, but that could be a good idea. Practice making letter P in a big shape first that you can change. So if you're doing it in rice, you can rub it out, can't you? Try again, because this is a bit tricky. So that's your first job today. Practice writing your P in a big way, or a way you can change. Then, second half of this job, make a big, I'm going to put him down a minute, make a big P, or get Mum and Dad to do your big P, just like you've done before, big sausagey one. And then decorate it, because it's going to go on the wall with your other ones. I suggest pink and purple for today. Pink and purple P's would be lovely. And then if you blue tacked it on the wall, like with the others, you can move them around now because we can make some more words. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 for you today. So, got my other letters here, which are getting a little bit crumply, but still. Excuse me. So, if we use our P, P, P. Oh, see, they all want to come and play, and they can't. I'm going to put that there. See, this will be easy for you because it'll be stuck on a wall. And then I want this one. Use the other hand. That will be easier. Excuse me, 1 second. So, let's say these sounds now. We're starting at this side, remember? So we got P, A, T. Alright, we're going to slide those together a bit now. P, A, T. P, A, T. Pat. Pat! Oh, you pat the dog. Or Postman Pat, could be, couldn't it? P, A, T. Says Pat. And I'm going to use P for the end of a word this time. So now, if they'll stay still, we've got S, it, P, sip, 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 like when you have a drink. Just sip it, I say, with the milk. Don't tip it down your front. Sip. Sip. See, we're making words all the time. There are quite a lot more, actually. Have a go with your letters. Get Mum or Dad or your grown-up or your big brother and sister to help you. And you'll see that even with a few letters we've done so far, we've done 5 so far, you can make quite a lot of letters. Quite a lot of words out of your letters. So have a go. So that's number 2. Now, of course, job number 3. I think you know already. I think you know what it's going to be. It's write it really careful with a pen or pencil. Okay. So now P is the first of our letters that we've done so far, that when it sits on a writing line, It doesn't just sit on top. The capital one does, that's why it's different. But the normal P sits on a writing line. Now you don't need to worry about this to begin with, but just to know it's a long letter that goes down underline. Don't worry about that at the moment. I need you just to be able to do the shape. Okay, so we've got 4, where you just copy over the top, starting on the dot, making sure you're going the right way. It does matter, okay? If you write this wrong, your writing won't be good when you get to juniors, because it'll be all wrong shapes. Be my fault. Then a dotty one, 4 of those. Then just the dots, so it shows you where to start, but you've got to remember which way to go. Don't forget to copy the ones you've done. And then at the bottom, there's one for you to do all by yourself. You've been doing marvellously on this. Keep it up. I love it. Have a go, okay? It's one of the harder ones, but I know you can do it, so that's fine. Okay. So that's your P jobs. Okay. We need to do a little bit of number work. So if you've still got this, get it out. If not, you'll have to go back and find the link and print it again. I might put the link on again. We'll see if I can find it. So it's just your number line. We coloured it in different ways to make counting patterns, but we're not going to do those today. Let's start just by counting up from 1 up to 20. If I can manage to hold it so it doesn't block. Can you see that, Sam? Yeah. I'll try and move my hand out of the way, everybody. So just starting from 0 up to 20 first. Barod, 18 Barod. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breath. Shout a bit louder now. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did you get all the way? Did you remember 15? Did you remember 13? Excellent work. Now we're going to play one more game. When you get to reception, you're going to need to be good at this in your head with no help from a number line. So let's start now. So we need to think about what's one more than a number. And when we think about one more, we move up the number line. Okay, we'll talk about one less another day, but one more, we go up the number line. We jump this way. Okay, we jump to the right. So I've got a little frog in there, so you have it on the wall, and he's got a little song that goes, when we add one more, we jump this way, jump this way, jump this way. When we add one more, we jump this way. That's the way we jump. I haven't got my frog, but we can still jump. So if your grown-up says to you, find number 5, easy. And then they say, what's one more than 5? So you can use your number line to work it out, because we just jump one space this way. So one more than 5 is 6. You could do it with the counting fingers if you like. So you've got 5 and one more. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's quite a lot to work out. You do it with your counting adding machine. But you look on your number line, it's easy because you just move one square this way. So 1 more than 5 is 6. 1 more than 9 is 10. 1 more than 13 is 14. 1 more than 18 is 19. Now practice it with your number line, but after a while, certainly when you get into reception, you're going to be able to work those out in your head. So this will help you thinking about what's one more than a number. I know some of you are pretty good at this already. Okay, have a go. It'll keep your numbers sharp in your head. Right, brilliant. Okay, I think the last thing today is I need to do some shout outs. I haven't even told Sam about this. There's been a bit of a competition going on this week on the Quiet, on the QT. People's mummies trying to beat the record, I think, and they've done a really good job for how many things you can find that start with a letter. And P is a really good one because there's loads. So the week started brilliantly well. We had Rory, found loads of things beginning with P. There's Rory with all these P things. Isla. Here's Isla. Isla found a lot as well. I didn't count them, but it looks a lot. I was very impressed. And then we had Ethan. Of course, Ethan loves finding things that start with letters. Ethan found 16, which was well impressive. But then, the day after that, Holly Hearn, the queen of finding sounds, sent me this video in which she has found 36 You heard me. 36 things that start with P, and she names them all in this video. Super clever, good girl. That can't possibly be beaten, I thought. But then the next day, Ollie and Liv sent me a picture of the things they found, including their beautiful puggy dog, and 43 things beginning with P. Can you believe it? Perfect. Perfect. I thought, marvellous, can't be beaten. However, I was wrong, because today Raya Ramondo sent me a photograph and a list in which she has managed to find, whilst dressed as a princess, which is one of them, 51 things that start with a P. 51! I think her mummy must have had about an hour's putting away to do after that. Putting all those things away, beginning with putting away, starts with personal, another one, 52. Whoa, Raya, that is the record at the moment, and I honestly can't see that being broken. I honestly can't. I never would have thought anybody could find 51 things in their house that start with one letter. So all those people, well done. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I thought I was doing well and I found about 6. But you've just been fabulous. Right. Time to go. It's like the weekend again now. Now, we've had a little bit of news this week about when we can start to go back to school. So that's exciting. And I know it won't be all of you, but it's quite exciting to think that there might be coming up a time when we can all see each other again. Just for a little bit anyway. So that's exciting, and we'll find out more about that when we know more, really. But I want you to have a lovely weekend. Okay, let's hope the sun comes out. You go back in your paddling pool. And just have a lovely time. And I will see you on Monday. Okay, so get big baby ready. Bye.